Hello everyone! So in this video, I'm going to show you how to transform the Studio Series, the movie, Soundwave, Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, and Ravage. So let's start. I completely put Laserbeak on the opposite, facing the opposite side by mistake. So let's start. Let's start with Soundwave himself. First, let's attach the accessories. This will come in use later. His gun. We will push in the nozzle of his gun. And then for Soundwave, let's start with his arms or hands. So we pull this entire thing out, push the hand in, and close. So do the exact same thing for the other one. Open this up, push the hand in, and close. Now let's go to the back. We open up these panels on the side, and then it makes this entire panel pullable. So just push the head in. You can rotate the head if you want to. I don't rotate my head. So once we've done that, we can rotate the entire waist. So now the front is facing the back. And we can make use of his accessories. So we can tab them in here to the side. So just tab one and then tab the other as well. These will become the batteries of the cassette player. Now we can close this out. There is a tab here in a slot right there in the back of the gun or the accessory, which it will tab into. So that's how it should look like. Now for the arms, we will just extend it and place it like this. Now do it for both sides. Once you've done that, we can now focus on the legs. So for the legs, first off, I'd like to use the skirt first. Open this up and then open up these two panels. Once you open that up, let's go on to the foot. First thing we'll do is rotate both feet. And then underneath the feet, there is a panel right there. Just open them up, just like so. Now for the back of the legs, we open up this panel up top and then open up this panel on the lower leg. I'll do the exact same thing for the other side. Now once we've opened that up, we can push the foot in and then close out the bigger panel, which is the lower leg panel, just like so. And of course, do the exact same thing on the other side. Close it out. Now we can rotate both legs, just like this. Now, as you can see, the knee pads are protruding, so this is the perfect time for you to push them in so that it falls in flat. Now, the next thing we'll do is basically rotate this all the way so that this tab goes through that slot right there. So let's just do it. And look, this crease fits perfectly right there. And you'll hear a nice satisfying click. And it locks in place. Now, of course, do the exact same thing on the other side. Just make sure it locks in place. Now, for this one, we will just basically close this for it to hook into this like small hooks on the side right here and right here. It's very simple. You just close it out and it's really flat, which is really nice. Now for final touches at the back, the hands or the forearms have those tab right there, which will actually clip into this small notch right there. Just lock it in place. And of course, do the exact same thing on the other side. And here we have Soundwave fully transformed into his cassette mode. Now for the cassette tapes, let's go with Laserbeak first. First, we detach his accessory. We'll completely remove this. Now we will straighten up the neck of Laserbeak and fold the entire thing inwards. Now the wings, we fold them like this and do the exact same thing for the other one. Now we go to the back. We flip open the legs and we close both wings. And that is Laserbeak in his cassette mode. Now for Buzzsaw, it's the exact same thing. Remove the accessory, straighten up the neck, push the entire head in, rotate the wings, go to the back, flip out the feet, and then flip the wings again. So that we have Buzzsaw in his alt mode. Now next one is Ravage. This one's a bit more difficult. We remove the accessory first, which is the tail. And then let's go with the back legs first. We split them up like this and then close out the feet. Now for the legs, front legs, we straighten up the legs first, straighten them up. What we do is open up the legs like this and then rotate them so that the logo is facing the front. And we rotate the entire upper torso and then we close out the front legs just like this. So it looks like this right now, and we're almost done. Now Ravage's head is actually can be split open, so you just take a hold of one side and open it up, open up the other side as well, and here we have Ravage in his cassette tape mode. Now let's transform Soundwave, Laserbeak, Buzzsaw, and Ravage back into their respective robot and small animal modes. Let's start with cassette tapes first. First is Laserbeak. First thing we'll do is flip out the wings, extend them all the way. Now we will flip in the legs like this. Now we go to the other side. We move or rotate the wings so that they're on the side. And then we basically pull out Laserbeak's head, just like so. Bend the head or the neck, and then attach the accessory. There are two small tabs right there, which will connect to those two slots right down there. So that's pretty much it for Laserbeak. And of course, it's exactly the same for Buzzsaw. Open up the wings, push the feet in, rotate the wings outwards, pull out the head or the entire neck, then bend her neck or his neck, Buzzsaw, and then connect the accessory right at his back. Okay, that is Buzzsaw. And the last one will be Ravage. So again, Ravage is the most difficult one. The head, we basically combine the head together. Now what we do is basically pull out the front legs just like this, and then we rotate the entire upper torso, and then we rotate the legs so that the logo, the Decepticon logo, will now face up. Bend the legs downwards, rotate the entire torso a little bit, tilt it a little bit upwards, bend the legs one lock up front. Now for the back legs, just extend the feet, fold them downwards, and then the accessory, there is a tab right here which will go through that opening right up his butt. So just try to push it in. Sometimes the tail goes in the way. So here we have Ravage back in his animal mode. Now for Soundwave, oops, I hit the camera, sorry. For Soundwave, first thing we'll do is detach the arms from the main back, just like I did. So detach it, just like so. And then we will flip this open, flip this up, for us to be able to pull this side all the way down, extend it. Do the same with the other one. Now rotate the legs so that they are facing towards you. Now the skirt piece, we will close out the two extra panels and then close it out again. Now for the legs, we basically open up this extra panel, pull out the foot, rotate the foot, close out the panel of the foot. Before closing these two panels, push out the knee pads. Once you push that out, it will be bulging out like this. Then we close out the two panels. That's it for the legs. Of course, do the exact same thing for the other one. Open up the panel, release the foot, rotate, close the panel, push the knee from the inside, close out the two panels. And that is the legs. Now we can rotate the entire thing or the entire waist 180 so that everything now is facing the right way. Next thing we'll do are the forearms or the shoulders. We basically just tab them in back to the shoulder positions for both arms. Now for the back, we pull this up, we pull this out, open them, remove the accessories. Now the shoulder gun or shoulder cannon, you can attach it right away, right there. This one, the gun, is the extra accessory. Let's leave it to the side for now. Now this will be pullable open. Now we release the head, close it back out, and then we can close the panel back So lock this entire section in place. Now the only thing remaining is the hands. You open up the panel on the forearms, open up the hands, close it, and of course do the exact same thing on the other side. Open up the hands, or the panel, free up the hands, and then close. And of course you can just put the accessory with him. Oops. And here we have, oops, I accidentally pushed that close. So let's reopen it. There we go. So here we have Soundwave, Laserbeak, and Ravage transformed back into their original modes. There you go. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe if you do. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye-bye.